Hey guys, so you got Dustin here. It is Thursday, the 1st of July, and it is warm. It's about 90 degrees right now. Well, if anybody knows, I'm in the military. Military gets 4 days. We were supposed to go camping this weekend, but it's going to rain all weekend, so we went ahead and postponed our camping trip. So, like, well, what am I going to do now? Because Heather's got to work tomorrow. So, I decided to come up here to Lake Eufala, and it's about 4 o'clock right now. Just put the boat in the water, and I'm going to fish all through the night, and then stay fishing in the morning until probably, I don't know, 10 or 11 tomorrow morning. I brought my cot, throw up here on the front deck here and sleep in. Water temperature is 89 degrees right now, so I put in here at Highland Park. Never been here before, this boat ramp. And the reason I picked this boat ramp is because right over here is the dam that takes you down into the Chattahoochee River. Right here below it, that's the Walters George Dam. There's some deep flats out here. When I say deep flats, I mean 40, 60 feet. And then the main river channel itself drops down to about 80 feet. So hardly no wind today. There's going to be a little bit of current because they're generating for a couple hours. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to start off, we're going to go drag and run some planer boards. The only thing I brought with me for bait is frozen skipjack and some chicken breast. I figured whenever the starts getting a bit later, I may go look for some shad. But so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go here and we're going to drag these not shallow flats, but these deep water flats. I saw a bunch of mussels up here on the beach whenever I was putting in, so I know there's a mussel bed out here, so I think it'd probably be a pretty good spot. And we'll just do that until we get tired and sleepy, and then once we get sleepy, what we'll probably do is either go out and double anchor and fan cast around the boat, or if I can find a good spot where I can pull the boat up onto the bank and fish from the bank throughout the night, and then when we wake up in the morning, probably just come right back out here and start dragging again. Alright guys, so we just got out here to our first spot where we're going to drag. What we're going to do is we're going to run 6 planer boards and 2 straight back off the boat. Like I said, I brought frozen skipjack and chicken breast. On the spinning reels and the two ugly sticks, we're going to run chicken, and then the 4 casting reels we're going to run skipjack on. I bought some smaller hooks. I bought some 6-aught offset circle hooks by Mustad. So we're going to run some smaller hooks and smaller chunks of bait just to see how the fish is biting and what they're wanting. And then we'll push up with some bigger bait. So we'll start getting these cast out and get us dragging. So one of the first things I do whenever I get to a spot is I kind of just hit the spot lock. I want to see which way the boat is going to hold. I want to see what's going to be more predominant, the wind or the current, because like I said, they are generating. The wind is out of the south, the current's coming from the north, from the boat's facing towards the south, so it looks like the wind is going to overpower the current on the lake, so we're going to control into the wind. We're going to keep it about 0.5, 0.6, and yeah, we'll just see. Like I said, we're sitting in 32 foot. We're going to do the first drag down in 32. We'll come back up in 38, and then we'll probably drop down and do a drag in the main river channel, which is like 80 feet. So, I don't know. I don't fish this lake very much. For Lake in Kansas, I always just fish the shallow flats. That's where the fishes are always at for whatever reason, in that 15 to 17 foot of water. But we're going to start deep, like I said. We'll just do a quick drag and see if there's anything out here, and then we'll work just different depths until we find the fish. I know once the sun sets, we will go up to the shallower side and drag some shallower. When I say shallow, I mean like that 20 foot of water range. But alright, let's get to dragging. Well, he was on there, guys. I don't know if he still is or not. Yeah, he's on there. skipjack chunk. Man, I tell you what, guys, I almost want to keep him to eat. Perfect eating size, in my opinion. Came out of 32 foot of water, right here on the ledge. Skipjack head, getting that air out. I really went kind of fast. I couldn't tell if he was on there or not. All right, I'm getting back one. One. All right, guys. We're officially got all of them out now. Got all 8. We're covering probably a solid 100 yards. If I want to, I could let them go out farther, cover more. But I think this is gonna be pretty good right here for this drag. Every time I shut that camera off, the farthest one gets. Can't tell if it's got a fish on or not, to be honest with you. It's been so long since I drug, and I used to using these whisker whips. I got way more movement than those Extreme Series do. Alright, yeah, he's got to be on there. Oh, really? Bigger than that camera. Alright, there we go, guys. Another good eating size channel. That one came off chicken, so we're 1-1. One skipjack, one chicken. We got fish on this one. Chicken. this little guy. He's a blue, but he looks like a bullhead. Wasn't expecting to pull him out of 40 foot of water. Funny looking little fish. Alright, we're gonna go get bigger. Alright guys, so I know the wind is going to be horrible for the audio. I just moved up here onto this ledge, and it's about 40 feet right here. It drops down into about 80 feet. So I'm about to start getting them casted back out. It's nighttime. I just want to show you guys how I run my planer boards at night times. These here ain't little kids glow-in-the-dark bracelets. I bought them at Walmart, a pack of 50 for like $3. Don't buy anything fishing related, it'll cost you an arm and a leg. Alright, I'm gonna get these back out, and I'll see you in a bit. It feels like a better fish. What the hell was that? Big old June bug. Get the hell out of here. Look at that thing. Ugh. There we go. Finally got us a blue. We're in 23 foot of water. I don't know if he came off of chicken or skipjack, to be honest with you. But happy to finally see a blue. Alright, I'm gonna get him back in the water and get this light off. The wind died down finally, and now the bugs are out, so get this light off. Tell you guys what, I am all over these small perch or decent sized fish today. He's been on there for a little while too. Another channel. I don't even know what we call it, probably like 10 or 15 channels now. One decent, well when I say decent I mean one eating size blue, and then one baby blue. Alright, I'm gonna get them back out. Well guys, that's the first fish we got in probably about an hour. We came up into 16 foot of water here. I wish I would have had that camera on, because he hit that like he was something special. I tell you, channel cats, honestly, pound for pound, dude, they're hard to beat. I gotta get this light off. Bugs are killing me up there. I'm kind of thinking about reeling them in and running up the lake, up there to those shallow flats out in the middle of the lake, and give them a drag. Because I've drug deep, and I've drug 20 and 30s, and as soon as I get into like the teens, I start catching fish. So that's going to start showing me what the patterns are at. They're up in the shallow waters. I thought they'd be deeper. So we're going to make a move, and I'll see you guys shortly. Alright guys, so we made about a 9-mile run, honestly. So we was at the very end of the lake. Now we're probably about 5 miles north of White Oak, up here on these flats. We're about 15 foot right now. No, we're 10 foot. So I'm gonna start a drag in 10 foot and see how we do up here. And if we catch some fish, this is probably where we'll anchor down and spend the night. Alright, I'm gonna get these poles in the water and get the dragging. Hopefully we'll see some fish. Moved up here on this flat. We ain't been going but 50 yards maybe. I don't know if y'all the poles out. I just went back there and sat down. Still a small fish. Ain't big. Wolf heavy. Came on chicken. No, this one's chicken. It's hard to hold on this side. Just wash your hands, so it only makes sense. Guys, I know some of y'all are going to laugh at me, but I told you guys I was wanting to keep some. And this right here is the perfect size fish to keep. So I think I'm going to put him in a live well. I really wasn't wanting to mess with it because I didn't want to try to keep him alive for so long. I don't want him to die, and I'll keep some in the morning before we go home. I'll catch a couple. Hopefully. He's still on. Well, we found where the fish are at least the number. We caught 3 fish in about 10 minutes and missed 2 more. At least we know where they're at. At least we know where they're at. He came on skipjack. Got a little bit left here. blowing a little bit more. Trying to get by with the buzz a little bit. There's a good fish. There's a good fish. Oh, he's splashing. We're going to put the net on him, I think. He stays on. Down. I'd say this is probably that senior we've been looking for. Yeah, he's probably a senior. Probably about the same as that last one. I love the channels, man. These channels, I'm telling you, I would love to catch a 40-pound channel. Another nice. Shit. Sorry. Sorry for cussing. Another nice eating fish. Alright, well, we know where the fish are at now because now I'm getting tired already. I ain't even gonna sit down for 5 minutes and take a drink of a beer. Alright guys, so it's midnight my time. It's 1 a.m. Georgia time. I'm getting pretty tired, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reel all these in. I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna get in that main river channel, and I'm gonna double anchor just up on the side of it, and I'm gonna run those 3 big heads that I've been saving. I'm just gonna leave the 3 poles out, and then we'll go to sleep, and then when we wake up, we'll come back up here and start dragging again. I'm going to leave you guys running while I reel these poles in because several of them could have fish on them. small fish, but still fish nonetheless. So I'm gonna go ahead and reel them in. I got it anchored down. Got the 3 poles out front with those big 3 skipjack heads on. Got the bed made. So I guess honestly, if I see you guys again tonight, it's gonna be because we got a big fish on. If I don't see you tonight, I'll see you in the morning. We'll go catch some more fish. Y'all sleep good. Well, good morning. We didn't get that big fish that we was waiting for. It's alright though. Oh man. I forget what those little things are called, but I got those bugs all around every pole. And on the fishing pole. Anyhow, beautiful morning, beautiful sunrise. I don't know what time it is. It's 6:16, so it's 5:16 my time, so we're gonna stay here about another, I don't know, 30-40 minutes. I'm gonna lay back down for a second, then we'll get up and get going. I didn't sleep all that well, mostly because I just kept imagining giant alligators swimming around me. And I will tell you this, every time I would snore, it would wake me up and scare me. But it's okay. Alright. Lay down. Oh, look what we found. Finally got away from a channel for a while. Nice blue. Came off of a gut pocket. Good eating size fish if you wanted to keep something to eat. Alright. Fish are still biting. We just moved deeper water. We're in 33 feet now. I'm not going to cast this one back out just yet because we're about to reel in and go over because we're about to get to some stuff I don't think I'll be able to drag through. Alright, so he's right here. Alright, he'd be a good one for the frying pan, but he's actually, believe it or not, a little bit bigger than I want. I'm gonna go back. Honestly, I probably ain't gonna keep nothing, to be honest with you guys. I don't feel like cleaning anything when I get home. Nice eating size channel. Fun to catching these ugly stick rods. I ain't used these in shoot, probably a year, or no, 3 years. Swallowed my hook. Nice channel cat. I don't know if this guy over here on this other one hooked up or not. I mean, it's a big chunk of bait. So he's either just following it or... Oh, he's on there. He ain't big, but he's on there. circles will keep swallow. Well, alright guys, let's gonna call our trip. We've been on the waters 4:30 this morning. Was 12 hours, 18 hours, and out of 18 hours we probably caught well, it's gonna be somewhere right around 100 fish, honestly. Obviously I'm not gonna be able to show every single fish, but we'll probably put 20 or 30 on the video. Everything came off of the flats. Doesn't matter if it was shallow, didn't matter if it was deep, as long as it was in a flat. Didn't catch anything big. As far as bait goes, honestly I think what caught the most fish was skipjack belly, not the meat section, which ain't the first time that that's happened. And then it was probably, it's going to be really close between chicken and just regular skipjack meat section, back section. When we anchored down, I threw those 3 big heads out. I had a couple pecks on throughout the night, but nothing big enough to eat it. But like I said, that was just us going someplace, and I didn't want to be woke up every 5 minutes by a little fish, so I wanted to make sure that if it woke us up, it was going to be worth us getting out of bed for. So yeah, right now in Lake Eufala, if you want eating size fish, channels or blues, come out and hit these flats and just drag them. They're very spread out, but you know, we'd pick one up about every 15 minutes once I made the move to the flats. Now whenever I started up down there by Howland Park where we put in, I think we caught maybe 10 in 4 hours, 3 hours, something like that, I don't know. But once we moved up to the flats, it was just bam, 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 2 and 3 at a time, like it was back in April. But alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And like I said, a flat is where I've been on out here, where everything's at. And that's just where, if you don't know what a flat is, it's just where the bottom doesn't change, right? There's not a whole lot of structure down there. There's not tree limbs. There's not a whole lot to get hung up on. It's just flat mud or sand. But that's where your eating fish is at if you guys are hungry. I'll see you guys on the next video.